Right, guys, in today's video, can you stop laughing?
How did you not react to
Because
that?
it was very racist. Do you want to repeat that again when I'm recording? No, on you go. Say it again.
Wait, let's restart. Hold on, let me set
That's
back.
what I thought.
Right.
Right, guys, welcome back to another episode of Pure Dead. You absolutely retrograde.
Wait, one last time. I'm sorry, it was Joe. It was Joe that time.
Right, guys, welcome back to another episode of the Pure Dead Bright podcast. I'm Lewis.
I'm Charlie,
I'm Joe.
and today we bring you a bit more of a serious video with some more serious topics, but we'll try and keep it as light as we can.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I just want to say one thing before we get into it. See whoever suggested the thumbnail and then didn't reply saying whether they liked it or no. I hope you unsub. Because you are clapped.
he's talking about the video with the blue thumbnail.
Aye.
Yeah.
The one we changed,
didn't
the only one that's different, and you didn't tell us whether you liked it or no. So see if you're listening right now,
They
I
actually
hope
did.
you unsub.
They actually did.
Did what?
They did. They did say they liked it.
No, in the comments it didn't. Because I checked.
Aye. I know they didn't on the comments.
Well, that's their problem, so we're going back to the old ways. Unlucky
To be fair, I prefer the old ways.
Exactly.
Anyway,
the viewers don't get. They don't get an opinion. It's our podcast.
I feel.
No,
I mean,
in fact,
'cause
no. See every viewer or every listener, just unsub.
Jesus.
No, don't actually. Sorry.
Boycott the Pure Dead Brilliant podcast.
Nah, please don't.
Hosted
They'll be
only
right.
by Lewis.
They'll
We
be
are not
right,
a part of it.
They'll right. They'll chuck molotovs at my house.
Please don't. I feel like you shouldn't say that.
Joke, can I just say I'm recording the screen and I was in Discord when that happened?
Right. Lewis, do
Yes.
you want to shut the fuck up? It's alright with you. Could you chat some utter pish, by the way? Your voice goes right through me. Fuck. Wait. Lewis! Is he gonna respond?
You told me to shut up, so I'm shut up.
Oh no, you're one of those.
You said his voice goes through you.
Nah, don't
No.
go through you, Charlie.
Nothing's funny about that. Right, okay. Can we talk?
No,
Right.
we cannot.
Joe, you can speak.
I know.
Right, okay. Right, what one do you guys want to speak about first? The riot,
Yes.
they're all serious.
The
Riots and
riots.
all the Madeline McCann or Prideful.
The riots.
Right, so ending
Right.
Madeline McCann.
Right, I'll start talking about it. Right, so obviously everybody knows about the horrible situation with George Floyd and the racist cops that stood idly by as the life was drained from this poor man's soul. But we're going to discuss the movement, the riots, and the protests. And yeah, let's just get started. I want to say this is just our opinions on the situation, so don't fucking come for us, please. But yeah, obviously, I think I can speak for all of us here and say that we all agree with the Black Lives Matter movement and the battle for equality, the battle for justice, and everything in between. So, with that being, I don't know. I don't know.
So I
But
see.
anyway, right? With what's going on, I think we should say there's a difference between a protester and a rioter. A protester is obviously somebody that goes out and like protest for their right. But then there's
Peacefully.
rioter. Yeah, peaceful protest is what I stand for. I don't know about the other guys, but I don't exactly agree with violent protests. As Gandhi said, an eye for an eye and the whole world goes blind, which is really what's happening right now. As much as I agree with the Black Lives Matter movement, I don't agree with the riots or the violent protests that have been going on. I think those are just going to dull progress and stuff. For example, right, because of these riots, right, and the violent protests, not the peaceful protests, right, the violent ones that started a riot, right, because of that, hundreds of small business owners, like livelihoods was destroyed. And I hate the same fucking like excuse. Oh, it's just a building. They can get that back while George Floyd's life is can't. Obviously, that is true, right? But you're attacking black owners as well. It wouldn't be right if you're just attacking white people, but you're attacking black owners too. It's very counterproductive because you want black lives. You want black lives to matter, right? Which we all agree with. But then you go out your way to destroy these businesses in the process. So you're just back at fucking square one. But yeah, obviously the rioters, we fucking don't like them cunts. We don't agree with the looting of the rioters, but the protesting, the peaceful protests are something we can all get behind. But yeah, don't be a dick. If you're gonna protest. Because what happened to George was a real travesty. But apparently, all 4 cops that were involved with the situation have been arrested, and the main guy, I forget his name, but the guy that, thank you, Joe. The guy that actually killed George. I think he's been charged for 2nd-degree murder.
Yeah, it went up
Was
to
it
2nd degree.
Oh, did it go up to second?
It went up to 2nd either yesterday or like America like a couple hours ago before we woke up here in the UK.
A lot of people are mad though at the fact it's not 1st degree, but they can't. He can't be charged with.
It should be. It should be second.
I know. Yeah, I know. But a lot of people are mad because they also want more years on for obvious reasons, right?
Yeah.
But they can't be. He can't be charged with 1st degree because then they would have to know each other beforehand, and there's no way to prove that. So right now it just seems like a racist cop took advantage of his power and obviously killed the black man just because of the color of his skin, which isn't fucking right. And I feel like a lot of us have to own up to the shit we do and all that crap. But yeah, what do you guys think of the whole situation?
Have you seen how many there's no records, but how many incidents that police officer's been in? It's like
Yeah,
18
I heard
something.
about that. Yeah, there's a shit ton.
They're corrupt.
Tons.
I
It's like full
hate
page
the
at A4.
Aye.
It's actually insane he wasn't. Do you know what the shit thing about the situation was, right? Because none of those were caught on camera, he didn't get fucking charged or anything for them.
Aye. And if this wasn't caught on camera, he'd still be in his job.
Exactly, and that's actually the shit thing. One death, right, that rightfully so caused a wide world panic, right? One death, because it was recorded, managed to get so many fucking protesters and rioters just to like band together to fucking like go after these unjust cunts. Donald Trump ran away into a bunker, and that was quite shit. Because when they needed a leader, the leader fucking abandoned them, left them for dead. To be honest.
Well, the Americans voted for them.
And here's what I thought, right? Don't attack me for this, right? But see Donald Trump. I do not like him. I do not agree with his policies. I think he's a truly despicable man. But I thought he really cared about America as a country. In his own twisted way, I really did think he fucking cared. But the fact he ran away into a fucking bunker while his literal country went up in flames, like that's not an exaggeration. He ran. He abandoned his own people.
He threatened his own people, which, by the way, is illegal.
I know it's a.
The police could arrest him, but obviously they won't.
How did he say?
He threatened to get the military out, and if he did get the military out, that is a legal offence.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it's a legal code of conduct.
I forget the name, but apparently he wanted to. Oh fuck! What is it? There's a law he can use, right, to essentially become a dictator, and that's what he was going to pull. And that means like no democracy, none of that shit. And technically, he could be in office for how many years as he wanted to. So he was gonna like pull out that fucking card, but yeah, it's honestly such a shit situation in America at the moment. Mm-hmm. But again, don't give me hate for this comment. But see you cunt in the UK, don't be fucking idiotic. I mean, I am as mad as you guys. Anytime I fucking see a story of a white man abusing his privilege or injustice, I am fuming. I am just as mad as you guys. But we also have a fucking global pandemic at the moment. Yeah. And as much as it's died down, doesn't mean you should go to fucking big-ass places in a group and cause the second wave of the coronavirus.
100% getting a second wave.
100%. We are going to. And as much as I think what you're doing is a good thing. I fucking do, and I do support it. But that being said, you guys are being idiots when we're in lockdown, going out and possibly endangering your family to protest. It's a horrible situation, yes, but what if you fucking just end more lives from the coronavirus? It's not worth it. But yeah. Well, maybe it is worth it in a sense because you're fighting for equal rights and stuff. But you're endangering more lives while you do it.
Aye.
But yeah, there's also what else? Yeah, so see when I found out, obviously I knew about police officers and police officers and shit using rubber bullets, right? Obviously everyone knew about rubber bullets and whatnot, right? But see, until like recently, I thought a rubber bullet was a bullet, which was rubber, right? But then they started posting pictures of what a rubber bullet is, right? So, Lewis, actually, just think about it, right? You know a deodorant can?
Yes.
Imagine the size of that and a bullet form. Like it's that, but rubber. That's the shit they fire at fucking
I've seen a picture on Twitter. Someone
literally, I had no clue they were that massive. I thought they were just literally a rubber bullet. But it is actually fucking mental. They shoot that at protesters.
You're supposed to shoot it off the ground to then bounce at the protest. They're just shooting them off
Literally,
people's bodies.
It's
A reporter lost their fucking eye.
I know. Same with another guy. He fucking got shot directly in the fucking eye and lost his eye, which was shit.
I see when it was the girl. She got shot just above the eye, and her skin was basically peeled open, and her eye was closed up. I don't know if she was blind, but her eye was closed up.
It's so annoying because we gotta take right as much as we didn't kill George, right? But our privilege did, and we gotta take accountability for it. We gotta stand up and say that what we're doing is fucking wrong. And instead of I fucking forget who said it, right? But he's quite a famous person. Somebody said that we should weaponize our privilege to use for the Black Matter movement, because if they won't listen to what black people have to say, they'll have to listen to their own fucking kind. But yeah, there's fucking Dwayne Johnson says something really fucking emotional, so then I forget it. But yeah, what do you guys think about the All Lives Matter movement?
Oh, fuck off.
I don't mind it, but don't do it now.
Well, if we're trying to sort an issue here on this folk posting, but all lives matter, shut the fuck up.
Agreed.
Not now.
It doesn't
Not
matter.
now.
The thing is, though, see with this...
No lives matter until Black Lives Matter.
True that. There's a lot of... there's obviously a lot of people have been saying it, but there's a lot of famous fucking black people coming out saying, yes, all lives do in fact matter, but at this moment in time, black people have been under attack, so we should lend all our support to them. I don't agree with the discrimination some white men are getting, or women, just because it's kind of, again, counterproductive. But if you want equal rights, then you shouldn't treat a specific white person with so much disrespect, unless they are, in fact, a racist. But yeah, all lives matter, obviously, right? But at this particular moment in time, everybody's got to lend their support to the Black Lives Matter movement, because if we can't fucking help them, then we're not going to get true equality. True equality comes from respect for each race, like whether you be Asian, black, whatever, right? And at the time, equality does not exist in this world. Obviously, there are people out there like myself and these two here that believe in equality. Loads of people out there believe in equality, but there's obviously some people that don't. And we're not going to get true equality until there's a fucking leader in charge that will, actually fight for us. Like, see Boris fucking Johnson. He's a dick. Like, he's not fighting about it, anything like that. He wants to suppress us, just like fucking Donald Trump wants to suppress American people. It's a really shit situation for everybody, to be honest. Like, obviously, sadly the black people got the shit end of the stick, and are the ones they're coming after. But yeah, it's just really shit. Do you guys have anything else you want to say about Black Lives Matter?
In the UK, there's a lot of stupid, mostly in England, I've seen stupid fucking chavs like posting. It's like, why would I care that the UK isn't as bad? And you're right, we're not as bad. But that's basically saying racism doesn't exist. Racism is everywhere. It's here.
Sure.
You need to remember that Brexit is an ideology that was built off of racism.
Aye.
And we're living in that right now.
We've also got the Orange Order and the EDL.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's true. And it's what else is a stupid thing is that fucking black square stuff, right?
Aye, that didn't help. Did you see K-pop stands? No.
Yeah.
Did you see what they did?
No, Joe. I know what you're gonna say, and I know what you're gonna say. I already know. Right. Actually, I want you to say it, and then I'll either argue with you or agree, depending on what you say. So say your thing.
I just didn't see the point in what the fuck they were doing.
What were they doing, Joe? Tell.
Posting white squares.
Oh,
Oh,
right.
Jesus.
I understand why you think that, Joe. And just clear up any negative vibes about this whole situation. If you go on Twitter, I don't think it is now, but was trending Whiteout Tuesday, right? Because for White Lives Matter, whatever, right? Anyway, right? But came up as K-pop was causing the trend. The reason for this, it's not because K-pop started it, right? Obviously, K-pop stands make these things called fan cams, right? And they're just stupid fucking edits of their favorite musician or K-pop artist, and like doing dances backwards, right? Anyway, so K-pop is a weird fandom. It can either be very helpful or very toxic. This time they were very helpful because obviously Whiteout Tuesday happened, and there's a spam of white squares saying white licensure, which is fucking retarded.
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
I'm not saying K-pop. I'm saying stands.
No, but I understand what you mean. But the K-pop jumped on this trend, right? But didn't do the thing a lot of people think they did. A lot of people see the K-pop trending thing and they're like, oh, fuck's sake, this shitty fandom's done it again, right? Which is a clear observation, right? Which isn't like, I wouldn't tell someone to fuck off if they thought that. But K-pop actually jumped on the trend and commented on literally fucking nearly all the tags with their stupid fucking fan cam stuff to drown out the Whiteout Tuesday stuff. So a lot of people thought K-pop was starting this White Lives Matter movement, but in reality they were trying to suppress it, which yeah, but it got really confusing because obviously it said K-pop was trending it, but yeah, so that from first glance you'll think that K-pop started that gay shit, but in reality they did not. And what else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, see the black squares. It's okay to have Blackout Tuesday, right? Starting that trend, right? Saying like silence for all black people that were assaulted or whatever, right? But don't put hashtag Black Lives Matter next to it. Do not fucking do that, because the reason people got mad was not because of Blackout Tuesday, right? They were mad because they put Black Lives Matter next to it. And see, I don't know if it is now, but see at the time, see if you typed out the hashtag on Instagram, Black Lives Matter, instead of facts and pictures
It was
of
covering it all.
Yeah,
Stuff
it was all just black fucking boxes, and it was so stupid. It was so fucking dumb. But yeah, essentially, K-pop fans actually done something good this time. Which
You just didn't execute it well.
Yeah, to be honest, yeah, a lot of people. No, that is fair. Like, I don't think you can really get mad at somebody for calling out a K-pop person. Be like, oh my god, K-pop started Whiteout Tuesday, because
They didn't explain themselves.
yeah, it literally does say K-pop. I know. So you can't attack someone for thinking that, but you can just clear it up with them and be like, oh yeah, K-pop actually like trend out. But I respect K-pop fans for doing what you're doing. Keep up the good work. Just don't be cancerous. That is okay doing what you're doing now, but don't be dicks. Anyway, what should we move on to now? We have
the Pride thing.
Proud call.
Aye.
Right, okay. I'll wrap that up, right? Hold on. My dog is
Nah.
biting my
You
leg.
get a quick one because you can plug your vid.
Alright, I will. No, I'm just gonna talk about the aftermath of everything, right?
Can I just...
So
Right, sorry, go. I was going into
no,
your best right.
say your thing, it's fine.
Alright. So I just went on that Blackout Tuesday Instagram, right? So I've scrolled down. I don't know. There's probably about the first 2.5 posts I've seen. There's about 2 or 3 in the boxes. The rest of them is just bloody selfies. There's one of a dog that say Blackout Tuesday. Like that's got nothing to do with it. There's so many. There's a Instagram model here. It's just it does my head in.
Before I actually move on, I want to say Emma Stone. She's a fucking prick, by the way.
I like her, but what she done?
No, right. I like her too, but what she did recently was a bit rude. I saw a lot of tweets and shit being like, Black Lives Matter is not an aesthetic, blah blah blah. I was like, what is going on now? Why is Emma Watson cancelled party? What is
Emma
this?
Watson? I've used Emma Stone.
No, Emma Stone. I don't know. It's one of the Emmas. Sorry, I don't know which one that is. Emma Stone, Emma. I don't know. I think it's Emma Stone. Right, for I'm just gonna say it's Emma Stone because I think it is. Anyway, right. So obviously, see if you look on like the phone on Instagram, you get like 3 posts in a row.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay. So she put a bunch of white boxes, then a bunch of black boxes, and then a bunch of fucking like pictures of abuse and stuff. And the reason this is bad is because she's trying to make it aesthetically pleasing to look at, and it's kind of like drawn away from it. It's like that's why a lot of people are mad because she's trying to make it look nice when you shouldn't. Just fucking state the facts and that's it. Also, see if you're a cunt that posts Black Lives Matter and you don't sign a petition. You obviously don't care about the fucking movement. I mean, obviously you probably do, right? But you can't fucking spout all this shit saying Black Lives Matter. We should help them out more than ever now, and then don't sign a fucking petition. Like it literally only takes you 2 minutes to sign it. Exactly, and it's so stupid. I hate because half those people that put those boxes up didn't sign the petition. Because if so, right, that petition would have way more fucking. Well, I mean, it always has shit tons. It's on like 15 mil at the moment, but it would still have even more than that if everyone that done that, fucking Black Lives Matter shit. Yeah, but anyway, you're all hypocrites. Don't be cunts. Don't riot. Don't loot. Also, Jake Paul's a wanker for looting.
Aye.
You guys saw that? Did you guys see that?
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
That was ridiculous. And then he tried to justify it. It's like, oh, we're just going down to get a video footage for it. You shouldn't be recording it! That is so stupid. You should just fucking stay away from it.
I hope he actually loses every single sub.
Me too.
And he gets taken off YouTube. And he's getting
the Star Wars actor John Boyega, I think that's his name, right? Boyega, right? He was really fucking preaching about Black Lives Matter and stuff, right? And also he went to a protest, and it's a good thing. I like when people do this when they don't post they're going to they could say they're going to a protest, right? But don't post a picture of it. I like it when it's somebody else that's taking the picture. Because same with Logan Paul, right? I mean, I'm glad Logan Paul went to a protest. That protested because if you've seen the clip, you probably have. But Logan Paul truly looks like he is committed to the Black Lives Matter movement, and which is good. But I don't like that they took a picture of him. Obviously, someone from their group took the picture because it's way too high quality, or it could have just been a news person. I don't know. I could be judging too quick, but I don't like when they take a picture when they're there. I feel like it's way more authentic if someone else takes it, because then you're like, right, he's not here for the fame. He's just gone here to protest. But the reason I'm skeptical is because obviously it's Logan Paul. So but nah, John Boyega has really done some good things. He said a very heartwarming speech. Same with Dwayne Johnson. He said so. I know you don't like him, Joe, but he did say something.
I like him as a person.
Oh, right. But he said some really, really heartwarming stuff. He was like, "All lives matter, but at this moment we've got to protect the Black Lives Matter." Blah blah blah. It was very warming. I'd recommend going to all these Twitters and checking out these videos. You'll find them anywhere. But yeah, Lewis, just out of curiosity, how long have we been talking about that one topic for?
2 hours. 25 minutes.
Jesus, it's gonna be a fat episode.
Right,
Rip loose
let's.
software. Right.
No,
Anyway,
man, let's just end it there.
right. So, Prideful, if you guys don't know, I've done a video on it, link in the description.
Nah.
Right, but anyway, there's a thing called Operation Prideful, right? And essentially, right, the breakdown of it is, it originated in 4chan. A bunch of 4chan trolls said they were going to eradicate the LGBT in a cyber attack of all sorts, right? I'd recommend watching my video because it's actually quite a serious topic and something I was deeply passionate about, and as the world was going up in flames, I thought I'd help in some direction. But yeah, I managed to get some good info in there and from multiple people and obviously get my own sources and shit. It was a very interesting video, recommend watching it. But so come back after you've watched it. Right, good. You've come back, good job. Right, anyway, I'm just going to discuss the aftermath of what happened, right? So also in the Prideful video, I talked about my experience in infiltrating their Discord server, which I must say is so fucking stupid. Because for a group that openly hates the LGBT community, you'd think they'd have A, better security, and B, wouldn't publicly post their server on a fucking Discord. If you don't know what Discord is, it's a place where you upload servers and everyone can join them and shit. So loads of LGBT members are joining, sending them hate, obviously being like, you homophobes, which they are. But anyway, I also got kicked from it. I don't know how they noticed who I was, but they kicked me from it. Anyway, because I fell asleep then woke up and then I was gone, right? And I collected many information on them, calling them out and stuff, and I managed to get the names of 3 of the head honchos there. So that was very good. Sadly, I fucking enraged me because I don't think I actually talked about it in the video, right? But essentially, right, before I was kicked, they were discussing in the Discord chat, and they were saying, right, that today the leader was going to come and speak to them, right? And I was like, holy shit, I'm actually going to see the one who's in charge of this whole shindig. But before I could, I got kicked. So that fucking pissed me off because like, shit, I nearly actually got the fucking head man. But I'll tell you guys right now, right? I've also had like three of the homophobic admins of the Discord server, right? So I decided to add one of them, right? And I don't know if they have actually, I'll check right now, right? But anyway, I sent them a friend request, right? And I want to speak to them. And I'm going to get a statement from them, if they will. Because as much as I think they truly are scumbags, right? As much as I truly believe that, right? Then they have some weird ideology, right? Because there is right. So there's an official Prideful, right? That real people that will literally kill a fucking cunt, right? They will literally kill a LGBT member. Then there's the sisters account. That's what I call like side projects, if you will, of other people that aren't the official members, but they still want to eradicate and fall under the Operation Prideful ideology, right? And essentially they said, don't go after kids. It's LGBT's fault for shoving it down its throat. You can dox if you want, but we highly recommend don't do it. And don't post racist Nazi shit, because we're not racist. But they're homophobes. So, sorry, I think, right? Anyway, and they have this sick ideology of how they're doing it right. They've even, so there's tags, right? Tags you type up to find these fucking groups, right? And in their tags, one of the tags was Crusade. So I don't know if you guys know about the Holy Crusade, right? And the Holy Crusade was just a medieval thing, right? Where they went and eradicated a bunch of fucking cunts, right? Just because they didn't fit into their lifestyle and their way of thinking, right? This is what they're doing. They are thinking they're going on a Holy Crusade to eradicate the LGBT community. As they said, and you'll see in the video if you watch it, right? They said, and I quote, I hope this spark lights the flames on the flag of the LGBT community and a spark is lit. That is why I quoted that and I put on the video, Operation Prideful, a spark that lit a fuse, because they genuinely believe the fucking villains out of film Like, there's some really dark shit in it. So there are some trigger warnings at the start. So obviously, don't watch it if you have some trigger warnings. So yeah. But anyway, I managed to gain quite a few supporters, and just because I might not make another video on the Prideful situation doesn't mean my battle against them is over. I will still try and find out as much as I can and post as much evidence on these cunts as I can. And I won't stop until this fucking operation is dismantled.
He will not stop. The man cannot be stopped.
But truly, it's a very dark and deep thing to me, and I mean, I've always said, and this isn't me being homophobic. I don't know how I could be homophobic to myself, but I've always said I'm not a part of the LGBT community. Only for the fact is I believe that there's a lot of toxicity in it, but over this, I might go back to, I don't know, but obviously, because I've been hanging around a lot of LGBT members, these guys have not been the toxic side, but I still know the toxic side is there that attacks straight people and stuff, which I'm not okay with. Like, you can't want equality and then attack a straight person. It doesn't work. It doesn't work that way. But yeah, I think it's fucking stupid, right? That this is just a sidetrack, right? That fucking whether you be gay, bisexual, whatever, right? And then you go after a straight person, you're like, oh, you straight pig, you white man. It's like, bro, how can you want equality then discriminate him for him being straight or him being white? It makes no sense to me. But yeah, that's kind of the aftermath. I've also gotten into a group of people who are also dedicated to stopping them, who share evidence and stuff. So if shit goes down again, maybe I'll make a small video just recapping and exposing some of the big players, because I really want to speak to the leader.
I thought a lot of video.
I will try and speak to the leader like on a voice call, because that'd be awesome. I would honestly be intrigued to see why he believes this, because there's a lot of LGBT members which, rightfully so, won't listen to a homophobic's opinion, which is understandable. But I want to understand why they don't like us. Like, these guys struck me as not the kind of guys that have the same stock reply of being gay ain't normal. These guys seem like they have a deeper ideology to why they hate our community. So I am intrigued, and I will keep you guys and the community up to date with my findings. And if they actually do speak to me, then that's good, and we'll find out more about it. But yeah, that's all I got. So what do you guys think about the Prideful shit?
I think it's just fucking weird.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Why?
they're scumbags.
Aye.
I'm glad you
Holy
guys
fuck,
did.
Joe.
Just don't get why they're doing that. Like, why is that even a thing?
I have no clue, Joe. It's like, obviously we've seen people hate the community before, but this is like a collective, like an actual group that truly despises the community. They truly want us to perish. Like, it's not a joke or something, right? You don't go this far to have a joke, right? They do want us to fucking perish. They want us to be silenced, right? And this is right. I'll just say this, right? This is in the video, but this is just a wee comment, right? So a thing opened up, like a category. They kept deleting and stuff, so I guess not a lot of people caught on. Dolly! Sorry, my dog's barking. So in the commanding order, right, he says a bunch of shit talking about the order, right? But anyway, the last message was this, right? A message to the LGBT community. So he asked everyone and said, apparently we've got some gays in here, so everyone that is LGBT in this chat, listen up. You believe in acceptance and love to everyone, but yet you're hypocrites. The LGBT quotation marks community is just a big ass lie telling everyone we accept everyone. But yet, when they meet peaceful people who don't agree with their ways, they start harassing us, calling us assholes just for something we didn't agree on and hate on us just because we don't like what they do. This is the reason I hate the LGBT. You fuckers are all acceptance until someone doesn't agree with your shit and you go ape shit. Listen up, this month isn't just some operation. It's going to be an extermination of the LGBT, and we will show them that they are like us. Hatred's on a different community, but the difference between them and us is that they lie about accepting everyone. We tell the truth. We don't lie. When we say that we hate you, now this month, no, this day, a spark will ignite. It will ignite the burning flames of hatred on the pride flag, and we will not stop until the flag is completely in flames. We will prosper and we will show them that they are worse than us. But to do that, we need to ignite the flames together as one community. I give that a ranking of 8 out of 10. There's some grammar issues in there, but altogether, that's a very intimidating message. And that's all I gotta say on that. Like, that's an actual person wrote that. Like, it's not a bot. An actual fucking human took the time out their day to write that message about one community. Their way of life, being gay, upset that man so much to do this. But yeah, I just watched the video, right? It's a link in the description. Very good.
Oh, come on, you're giving me too much work here, pal.
What, putting a link in the description? I don't think I am, Liz.
Nothing, yeah.
Right, let's move on then.
Sound as, man.
Don't lie!
We'll just make, make Maddie quick.
Fucking cunt! Dolly, you listen to me, pal. I've heard what you said. She's just staring at me now. Right, anyway,
Madeline McCann is back in the news.
Dun dun dun!
Again.
But she's
Like a yearly
not been
thing.
found, so calm down.
She's not been found. A German man who is in prison has now been identified as a lead suspect in the Madeline McCann situation.
Out of nowhere.
He just out of nowhere. He was in the area. He was driving a camper van. Folk are saying that just randomly out of nowhere. And a Jaguar he was driving just out of nowhere. That's something they've pulled, which is a bit weird. It's just kind of came out of absolutely nowhere. And then here in the UK, it is front pages. Although there is a Civil War sequel going on in America.
Mm-hmm.
There's COVID deaths. There's potential alien invasions. And there's
Mate,
riots,
honestly, if they
but
come down the
no,
new, I'll be like, listen, boys, you're taking me away, mate. I'm coming back.
To be fair, I don't really agree with like everybody saying though that like there's a lot of shit going on with the Black Lives Matter movement, but I don't agree with the hatred this story's getting. Like, I typed up Madeline McCann, right? Do you think there's a smidge of support for this woman or the family? Obviously, the family is a bit sus, but anyway, there was not a single bit of support for that girl. Honestly, all the tweets I could find was like, "Why is this the front page? You understand what's going on?" It's like, also, I understand. Maybe it shouldn't be in the front page, but
you shouldn't be hating it, but it's been out for about 10 years.
No, but the fact is, though, there's no empathy. See what I said a while ago, like the Gandhi quote: "An eye for an eye, and the whole world goes blind." They don't care. They don't care about other stories. They only care about this one, which isn't right. If you want to battle for equality, you've got to treat everyone with decency. This girl's been missing for what, 13 years now, right? And also, I do believe she's probably dead, but that doesn't mean we shouldn't show sympathy towards her.
Guten Tag.
Oh, do you know how young she was? Well, I know, obviously you know she was young, but see if, well, she might still be alive, but if she, like, they know she'd only be about, 14 or something, or 15. I think she'd be about 18 or 19.
Well, she'd be 16.
She'd be
16. Did she not go missing in 2000? When was she went missing? 2006 or something?
And she was 3 years old.
That's mad. But yeah, it's please, see if you're one of those people that are spiteful of this story, please don't. Like, a poor girl got taken about 30 years ago, but it still matters. A girl was taken. A girl was probably murdered. Show some empathy, for fuck's sake! Like, it's not right. It's fucking not right at all. And I don't agree with all the hate it's getting.
Jerry sold her to a German paedophile.
Jesus.
Jesus.
Could have happened. They are very sus people.
I used to think they'd done it, but when I watched the documentary, it changed my opinion.
I watched the documentary and it made me believe that they did it even more.
Yeah, maybe even more.
Yeah.
The blood samples in the hotel in their boot. Come on.
Aye. No, I'm not saying they're completely innocent, but it changed my opinion.
They are prime suspects. Don't get me wrong.
Aye. No, do you mean obviously in your opinion, but I don't think they actually are suspects at all.
No, I don't think they actually are, but they should be. Although they refuse to ask police questions, which is
Weird.
I don't know how they get away with that. Again, it's a saddening situation, but should still answer police questions. So that's a bit sus why they do that. But anyway,
Breaking news. Sorry, but this has got nothing to do with what we're talking about. But I just
it's fine. It's finished anyway.
Breaking news: Diego Costa sentenced to 6 months in prison for tax fraud.
Yeah, Diego. That's my guy evading tax, man. Don't do it, but that's my guy.
Actually, guys, are we now?
Aye, but tax evasion's one of the funniest things to go to jail for. Mate, man was rolling in it.
Think about it, right? I seen this earlier. So there's this white person, right? That I think he raped an unconscious body, right?
Jesus fuck.
And he was supposed to get 6 months, but was shot into 3. Diego Costa's getting a bigger sentence than him.
That is fucking ridiculous.
That is shit. Fuck. Joe, there's actually some people that fucking have friends that are rapists, and that fucking scares me the most.
That's honestly disgusting.
Oh shit! That was the thing I was supposed to talk about, right? Right, Joe, you must know about the hashtag Bring Back National Day, right?
Mm-hmm.
You must be wondering, why am I bringing this up in a serious podcast?
I know exactly why you're bringing this up.
So essentially, right?
Hate these guys.
Pokemon done such a nice thing, right? They donated a lot of money to Black Lives Matter charities and stuff, right? Which is very nice.
200 grand.
Yeah, that is so nice, right? Joe, one of the comments was,
Not
Not
just one.
I know, it was a literal river. None of them were supportive.
It's every post.
Yeah, it was. Right, hold on. I'll find the exact.
I might make a video on them.
Right. You actually should, because it's actually atrocious. Hold on, where is it? Pokemon, where is it? What have you done? Where?
Can I just explain it?
Yeah, explain why I try and find the quote.
Right.
Anyway,
So basically, once Sword and Shield got announced that it wouldn't have every single Pokemon in the game, some people were sad and some people just got on with their lives like me. And I've realised that you don't actually need it, and it's actually kind of made it quite fun. Now, these people always, every time Pokemon posts something, even sometimes Nintendo posts something, they put in the comment hashtag bring back the national decks. Hashtag bring back the national decks. And swarms in the comments of it. And no matter how many times Junichi Masuda has came out and said, listen, it's not going to happen. It's too much work for them as a company to do that. And these are the same people that moan when they don't get games, and then when the games end up rushed, they complain that they're not good enough. These are these same people.
They're called Tories.
So when Pokemon posted that they donated 100 grand to the NAACP and 100 grand to the Black Lives Matter movement, in the comments you got other people saying this is great, and then you get the people in the comments hashtag bring back the national decks on this post talking about Black Lives Matter.
They should have replied saying, aye, when you donate 100k each, we'll do it.
Aye. They're fucking... They do my head in.
Quite stupid, because literally, right, as Joe perfectly explained, they donated all this money, right? And obviously now, after it's been like a day, at first, right, it was all just this fucking bring back national decks, right? But now there's more supportive comments, which is good. But what I've said is the top comment there is this cunt, right, from Logan Williams. Says,
he's everywhere, isn't it? Everybody hates him.
Game Freak is trying to make us spend $110 freaking dollars. Joe, is this true? Because that is a lot of money for a game. Just a sidetrack. Is that true?
What?
Is that how much Game Freak is trying to make them spend $110?
On what?
On this low budget Pokemon game. About the DLC. Apparently it's $110. I don't know if that's true.
The DLC's 30 quid.
Exactly, I paid for it, but I was confused. Anyway, right, so that Logan Williams, right, is a top comment, and he's a bit hated at the moment, right, because apparently he's actually quite a racist person, but I don't know if that's true. Anyway, Game Freak is trying to make us spend $110 freaking dollars on this low-budget Pokemon game. It may seem like they're trying to appeal to us, but rather they're fueling the fire. You shouldn't get the DLC, and Nintendo should do better than this. So, the reason that he probably got a lot of hate, right, is probably that last part. Nintendo should do better than this. On a post
It's
about
not
Black
Nintendo.
Lives
It's got nothing
Matter.
to do about Nintendo either. This is the thing. They're mixing shit.
It is. It's so annoying. Like, they are idiots. You don't do that when they're talking about, like, racism and shit like that. Fuck me.
Ridiculous.
On a side note, see the Galarian Slowpoke or Slowbro, where the fuck he's
Cool, man.
By the way, I love him. He has a wee fucking the shell on his arm. I love it.
Aye, it's a gun. You get a new
I love
ability.
that.
So,
Oh mate, you know I'll be using him. That's gonna be awesome. Anyway, yeah, let's move on from that sad shit.
I think that's us though.
Oh, I just want to say one thing before. All right, Lewis, what do you want to say, mate?
You go the next. I need to find the story again.
Right, okay. Right. So, I don't know. You'd fucking know. If you don't know, you guys are idiots. But Anonymous, right, is a hacker group who went through radio silence 3 years ago, right? So they stopped like appearing and stuff. And I've always followed Anonymous since I could remember, because I've always respected what they do, and it's such a fuck you injustice, and I love it, right? So after 3 years of radio silence, right, they came back, shut down the police department's website, the Minneapolis one. That's where the cop who killed George Floyd was, and then he exposed Donald Trump for engaging in child sex trafficking and ordering the hit on Jeffrey Epstein, and he also and they also exposed the fucking what was it? Prince Diana actually being like called a hit on, like there was proof and shit, and that's not the icing on the cake. They also exposed Trump's nudes. It's a madness. Like Anonymous has come back with a fucking banner. Like literally, they've just came in and fucking wiped the floor with all these cunts. It's beautiful. I've always loved Anonymous, but what they've done now, I literally am looking at the Trump nude right now, and it's horrendous. It's horrendous. It literally is horrible.
The what?
But yeah. Were you listening to a single thing I said?
No, did you say news or nudes?
Nudes.
What?
Yeah, Trump's nudes. I'll show you. I'll send it to you. Right, yeah.
What?
Oh my god, you guys weren't.
No,
Right.
I had to pop off the mic for a second there, so I
Right,
just came back.
Okay, right. I'll say everything again, right? Anonymous came back after 3 years of radio silence. They exposed Trump for sex trafficking and calling a hit on Jeffrey Epstein. They shut down the police department website, and I said something else, but the other reviewers can remember. And they also exposed that Prince Diana was actually called a hit on. And probably the most impactful, not that shit wasn't that impactful. Come on, guys, let's be honest. The most impactful thing was them exposing Trump's nudes.
Are those real? Is that a thing?
Yeah, it's real. I've seen the uncensored one, but I only have the censored one on me, sadly. Actually,
Where did you find this?
It's all on Twitter. I'll send you. Hold on. Like literally, it's all on Twitter. It's all on Twitter. Like it's
how are those things even on the database?
I have the censored one, but I'll show you.
Oh my god, I'm looking at it. I'm getting his tanned on.
Aye.
Oh my god.
It's beautiful.
That is hilarious.
There's the censored one and uncensored, if that's how you're feeling.
That's the no. Charlie's just sent it to the group chat.
Yeah,
that's what I've literally just saw.
Oh, why have I got it in photos? I don't have it saved.
But no, it's actually I don't even know what they think. The thing that scares me though is the fact someone took that picture, right? And the fact is they would have to be close to the president for that to happen. So they probably hired this person, right, for whatever reason, right? To, I don't know, help the president out, fucking pick a suit or whatever, right? So this cunt pulled out their phone and was like, sure, when I'm here.
It's probably too funny.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know how you couldn't, but yeah. Fuck Donald Trump, mate. His news are real. Guys, I recommend typing up on Twitter. His cock is tiny. I mean,
it's huge.
I don't judge cock size. They can have whatever one they want, but it is. It is. You'll just have to see it. Yeah, I don't. Maybe it's a grower, not a shower.
I doubt it.
It might be. You
think he's seen it. I think he's seen it in the past 20 years, maybe 30.
He probably looks down, right? He looks and says, "Oh no, where's my cock?" That's what happens.
This is what he deserves for being fucking shite.
That's true, to be fair. He is a walloper of the highest order.
He's got a wee walloper.
He actually doesn't, that's the thing.
Right, is that us? Because that's been 50 minutes. Discussed our 3 topics.
I think so. Yeah, I think that's it.
I
Aye.
think that'll do us.
So,
Aye.
aye.
Subscribe to us.
Yeah, and watch my video down below, please. It's very important.
Thank you guys
me.
for watching. See you next video sometime. Aye.
Bye.
Yeah.
Aye.